Wakey, wakey. T-Rex. It's time to start the day. And what do you think? Got wind? Excuse me? 0 wind velocity. Holding back jokes. Bass River Beauty. Calm morning. There's some dew on the vehicle, dew in the grass. We had radiational cooling. The temperature cooled to the dew point, which, in many cases, in the 30s again this morning. June 1st. Rabbit. Where there's a rabbit. There's got to be a rabbit around here. There goes one. Just saw it. Did you see it, Rex? You did. Rabbit. June 1st. And there's frost in parts of New England at sunrise this morning. It's in the 30s. 34, Whitefield. Berlin, New Hampshire, second morning in a row near freezing. And to our south, underneath the center of this beautiful, big, high-pressure system, we have the coldest June 1st sunrise on record in 3 states, from Orange, Virginia, down to Columbia, South Carolina, mid-40s, monthly record low temperatures. And it's the first day of meteorological summer. And it's also the first day of the 2024 hurricane season. And if you want, you can go snow skiing today. Lift-served skiing on the glacier they built at Killington. And you have some hiking required. Top of the head wall, for example. And also, Mount Washington, all natural snow. Tons of hiking required. Up to Tuckerman Ravine. And if you look real close, well, closer than this, you can see the line you can make from left to right there. You can see that where the fresher snow is. Somebody's been skiing that. And then if you look real close, I spotted somebody hiking up toward the head wall this morning. Had to really zoom into that blurred picture. So we have snow skiing. We have a beautiful day so far. And I think surf might be building. Now, yesterday, a cloud came in here, and I was kind of disappointed. It was kind of chilly. It makes a huge difference if the sun is out or if there's a cloud when you have a chilly air mass and a breeze off the water. We're here on Cape Cod. Just about every direction is a breeze off the water, and the cloud came in yesterday afternoon. That's a satellite image. Where did that cloud come from? The air down near the ground was coming from the southwest, but the air up in the sky was coming from the northeast. That old upper low pressure system and a surface low out over the ocean. The Ocean Prediction Center says, developing gale. This is the storm that went by 2 days ago now, and it's out over the ocean, and it's looping and strengthening. Now, remember, back on last Sunday, Monday, the Euro actually had that system stalled in the Gulf of Maine, looping around with not very nice weather for us yesterday and today in the forecast from 7 days ago. And in a global sense, it was pretty close. Now, in honor of the first day of tropical season, let's go to the tropical sector of the Northwest Atlantic and look at that low and watch it loop around. There it comes. Now we have a nice 1025 high pressure system to the west, and that low appearing to move away and then back in, and then move away and then deepen. We're getting all the way to Wednesday and Thursday now before that low actually completely exits the scene. So we may have some clouds actually wrapping in from that again, especially Maine to eastern Massachusetts. But, and that may generate surf, which would be nice. But, I forgot where I was just watching Rex. But that low is also a nice block for the storm that was in Texas yesterday, coming across the Mississippi River Valley today on the backside of our nice, chilly, beautiful high-pressure system. The storm that's coming toward Pennsylvania, watch it just kind of decay, changing views now. And we're showing the same Euro, but from the lower 48 perspective, and that low just kind of disintegrates and shuffles off to our south. But what that means, and with high pressure coming in from southeastern Canada, is that we're going to keep an onshore flow here. So I think after today, it's not going to be as beautiful. Very nice weather, I think, especially for the first part of June to have low humidity. But there'll be an onshore flow with a high pressure system midweek. and some clouds, both from that ocean storm and backing in, and that other low that's coming at us. Even though the rain falls apart, there'll be some clouds. So today is the bluest of skies. It'll be interesting to see if we can keep a blue sky here in Cape Cod. And then tomorrow, the high thin clouds are coming in, dim the sun. But if you look at the Sterling, representative for New England, Massachusetts, 3 to 5 day forecast, you can see the high temperatures are generally in the 70s to near 80. I think a few spots did get to 80, overachieving yesterday. And we have the humidity staying down pretty much throughout. I mean, the dew point's going to rise out of the 30s and 40s into the 50s, but still, that's not bad. And then it's going to be about Thursday or so. Thursday, get back to the motion here on the Euro. You have a wave on a warm front to our south and a storm moving off to our west. And so that means a southeasterly flow. It looks like the rain kind of wants to split south and north. So parts of New England may stay dry through this, but it's going to get much more humid and fog and drizzle and showers Thursday and Friday. And then the wind comes around back from the west again on behind a cold front on Friday into Saturday. Next weekend, upper level low, kind of chilly for this time of year at higher levels of the atmosphere, but down near the ground in Boston, when the wind comes around from the west, it actually may be warmer next Saturday than midweek when the air comes in from off the ocean. So that's the way I see it. This is just so pretty. Where's the moon? The moon's probably right there. Yep, that gull just alerted me to go look for the moon. I got Rex in tow. Trying to keep Rex in tow. Can you see the moon way up there? Anyhow, for our and more, now as I zoom out, the microphone on this side of the camera shuts off and the microphone on the other side of the camera turns on, so I have to talk really loud. Sorry, neighbors. The and more traveling yesterday from beautiful Weymouth to challenge the beauty on Cape Cod. Was it as beautiful in Cape Cod as it was in Weymouth? No. And meeting up with some old friends and new friends. Chris Clark, nice to meet you. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow. And more and more and more. Wow, 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 wow. 10:45 a.m. on our Friday, last day of May. Just gorgeous. Flag has settled right down. Sea breeze is developing. Huge high pressure from New England all the way to Missouri, I think. Instability cumulus have developed. I zoom out. It changes to the microphone where I have to talk really loudly so you still hear me. I have to really talk loudly too when I power up the power washer. It's that time. We got to go out the door and have a cleaner runway. 67 degrees, 11:34, Friday, May 31. We did some power washing. It was green. It was also like pulling teeth to keep that thing going, much like the weed trimmer and most of my small engines. It just ran incrementally. It would run for a few minutes and it would power off, and then I'd have to power it up and it would run for a few minutes, and so on and so on. Yeah, instability cumulus building right on schedule. I tried to extend the power washing over here a little bit. I've been doing relief art. That's where you wash off and you leave the background dirt. My attempt last year to do a T-Rex with a crow and a half moon. I kind of butchered T-Rex, didn't I? And I also ran out of steam there. Not a bad looking crow though, right? Seems I'm using a power washer. Anyhow, off to Cape Cod. How's Bass River looking? It can't look better, but maybe it looks similar. What do you think, Rex? Is Bass River as nice as the Fore River? A little breeze actually from the northeast right now, but as far as the sky goes, it's just as beautiful. And we've got some kayakers down here. It's just about 3 o'clock. And we've got some instability cumulus way over there. It's interesting. So there must be a little bit of a southwesterly flow towards Martha's Vineyard. Sinking air makes blue sky, rising air makes the clouds. There's the Bass River Marina. We're at the boardwalk. And it's summertime. The deck is open. Come on down. Look at Rex. He does not like it up here. What are you doing, Rex? He's walking himself slowly. Stop. Good boy. Let's look at the pollen. Osprey live right there. I think I see a head. Summer 2024. Where does the time go? And everyone knows that you always have two options here. You can come across the boardwalk and walk right over to the marina where there's the summer shanty, also with outdoor deck and dining. Celtics, we gotta wait till next Thursday, but there's prime rib the same day. What do we get tonight? I'm not sure of the band, but lobster, fried clams, prime rib, steamers, Friday 80s band tonight. And an update from Upper County Road where we're doing some pipe pulling last week. Come a long way. Pipe has been pulled, irrigation's being activated, fruit trees have been planted. Starboard side. Executive Director Jeff Eldridge over there manning the, whatever you call that machine, putting on the mulch. And that's the property where I get the name a little wrong. It was Orrin Derrick. And they dried Nat Wixon's nets, not fish, over there more than 100 years ago. All right. You're the smartest guy in the room until someone corrects you, and I've been corrected. Sky waves. Pack your patience when coming to Cape Cod. All right, I've only been here about 60 years or so, but it's never, even in the middle of summer, been like this at Upper County and 134. Precise Gutters, brought to you by Tim and T-Rex, traveling Cape Cod very slowly. Oh my goodness. Interesting, altocumulus, Fallon's Pond, nice breeze from the west-southwest all of a sudden. Didn't expect that much wind. Really interesting clouds, cirrus, altocumulus. I think the upper level flow is coming from the north. Actually, I know it is. And the surface flows from the southwest. So we're on the backside of an upper low on the front side of a cold air advection high pressure system. Just take my word for it. These roses bloom a little later. They'll be tremendous. The yellow cactus will be tremendous too. Another thing you're gonna have to take my word on. T-Rex, what do you see? Back to the Bass River Beauty Estates. Birds are singing. Love it here. Love it everywhere, really. So they said no clouds for the next few days, right? They said, yet it's mostly cloudy on Cape Cod. And what's most interesting is that cloud is coming in from north to south. It's almost like an outer spiral on the system that left yesterday. Here's the satellite if I can grab it. And yet the surface wind is moving the opposite direction from south to north. So we're on the back edge of an upper level low and the front side of a cool high pressure system. And it is pretty chilly. They said total sunshine. They were wrong. I swear they're taking over the planet. Humans are done. Rabbits are taking over. Meanwhile, those are actually ice crystals way up there. Freezing levels down around 6,000 feet right now. Back side of an upper level low, front side of a surface high pressure system. I am a weatherman. We're here at Bass River with some friends that we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, that's Paul. That's Paul.
Didn't we grow up together? What's your
Yeah,
name?
we
Where you
did.
from?
Danny Newman.
Danny.
Yeah. Danny.
Right. You used to have an RV over there at
Yes,
St.
I
Patrick's
did.
Day Parade all the time.
Yes, all the time.
Right. And you say that you haven't seen me do the weather in a while?
I have not seen you do the weather in a
Well,
while.
tune into YouTube.
Turn into you too. How do I
Right.
get there?
I put in Tim Kelly in the Google search, and we'll
Okay.
talk about how the clouds over Bass River up in the sky are moving from right to left, and the air down near the ground is moving from left to right. It's called differential advection, Danny
I
Gimlet.
cannot wait to get there.
Mix me a Bloody Mary, will you?
I would love to do that. While you march in the parade.
High school together?
Yeah, we did.
Should we be
had some
friends?
fun, didn't we?
And then all these old school people here. And then there goes the sun right over Bass River winking at us. Just another day in paradise, everybody. Great to see everybody today.
All these lights on.